y'all, it's Ebony. I typically give hair business advice and tips, but today I'm doing an install, a glueless install at that. So if you're interested in watching me do a glueless install and some quick cute makeup, definitely stay tuned. All right, you guys, so in order to have a really good melted install, you definitely want to install your wig cap. Now, this is completely optional, but I feel like when your wig cap is glued or sprayed down to your head, like, it will avoid this thick part right here showing, and it gives it like a flawless scalp look. So in order to get rid of this band right here, we're going to have to cut it off. But if we cut it off right now, the whole wig cap is going to shrivel up and it's going to be pointless. So that is what we're going to do first. I'm going to take some Got2b spray. You can use any type of spray that holds really good. Most of us use Got2b, so I'm just going to spray it all across the top, and then I'm going to blow dry it, and then once it's dry, we're going to cut it off, okay? All right, so once you get it dry, you're gonna go ahead and cut it off. So as you can see, I glued it down a little bit further on my forehead. You see my hairline, then you see my forehead, and that's because I wear my wigs on my forehead. I got a pretty big forehead, so I wear my wigs on my forehead. Make sure you get all of those fine pieces. You cut all of those fine pieces off to the best of your ability. All right. I tuck the extra cap behind my head. Because it's a closure wig, I don't care for it to be adhesive down all on the sides. It's really just right here at the top, okay? The next step is to add makeup. So you want to use, I'm using foundation from Ruby Kisses, and I'm also using a Ruby Kisses Kabuki, I think that's how you pronounce it, a Ruby Kisses Kabuki brush. I got this from my local beauty supply store. If I didn't have this, I would be using my regular foundation that I use on my face by NARS. But basically, you just want it to be this color. So you just kind of beat yourself all over the head. I even kind of go down on my forehead a little bit, because that's what's going to give it the scalp look. So all on the area where your closure is going to be, you want to add this makeup. Now, previously I would just wear a brown wig cap, but honestly the beige wig caps are better when you just get the beige wig cap and then you add your skin tone on top of the cap, okay? Also, another thing you want to do, if you haven't already, you want to apply the same color to the lace on your wig. So on the inside of your wig, you want to apply this color to the lace. All right, so here is the wig that I am going to be using. It's a wig that I've already been wearing. The lace has already been cut, but I'm reinstalling it. As you can see, it is a side part, but I want to change it to a middle part. Now, all of the wigs that I make are completely glueless. They don't need any adhesive, no Got2b spray, no glue, no nothing. It's going to stay on your head, but something about adding a little bit of adhesive gives it that complete melted look. And then I also understand when ladies, they just want their hair, their wigs to be attached to their head. So I definitely understand that. So you don't need any adhesive or glue, but we're going to be using the adhesive or the Got2b spray, right? Today, just to give it a melted look. All right. So as you guys can see, the baby hairs need to be touched up, but it's already giving 100% scalp. I could touch up the baby hairs, brush it, add a little curls, leave the house, and I'm gonna be set, okay? But that is not what I want. Like I said, I want a middle part, so we definitely are going to have to do the middle part. But before I do the middle part, I am going to pull baby hairs down and I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna set it, that way it stays, okay? All right. So I just wanna make sure all the baby hairs that I'm gonna use or possibly use are being combed forward, because it's gonna be a middle part. So what you want to do on the lace part, we're going to spray it with this adhesive. Oh, this hair is in my face. Right? So spray it. Kind of work it in, because this is what's going to allow the lace to stay down. And then take your lace bands and wrap it around. I always use 2. All right, so now that's nice and secure, we're gonna work on changing it from a side part to a middle part. All right, so in order to do this, we definitely need to unclip the hair. And then we are gonna need a fine tooth comb or just one of these precision parting combs. And we're just gonna part it straight down the middle. To keep it in place, you are gonna need to use a wax stick. I love the Care stick. I love this wax stick. So this is just gonna keep everything in place. Then you need a hot comb. I got this from the beauty supply store for less than $20. You don't need a fancy hot comb. They all do the same thing. And we're just gonna smooth it out. You also want to make sure these hairs right here are sleeky in the front. They're giving that frontal effect. So you definitely want to push them back. Mine are already pushed back, but push them back some. Take a little bit of your Gots to Be, spray it on your comb, and comb it back. Then take your hot comb and comb that back just so you can have your frontal effect. Alright, so after you get done doing that, basically this part should be dry. So we're just gonna remove these wig bands, lace melt bands, whatever you want to call them. And that should be nice and secure. Now I know the baby hairs are just extra. This side is good, this side is horrendous. But that's fine, but it's giving scalp, sweetie. It is giving scalp. I want to do it to where the baby hairs are on the side and everything else is pushed back. So I'm gonna start right here. We're gonna keep this side over here. Some of the baby hairs already been plucked and cut, as you can see. These ones right here are gonna go back. We need some foam. So take you some foam, whatever foam that you like to use. And those that we are pushing back, just hit it with a little foam. Oh, I feel 100% violated right now. This is not the type of girl I am. I should have shook it up first. Definitely shake up your phone first before letting it hit you in the face like that. Able to push some of that hair back. I mean, it got all in my eyes, like, ugh. What in the world? Have some respect. I'm a lady. All right, so we move some of that back. We need to move some of it back on this side too. On this side, obviously, a few things that need to happen. The baby hairs are too long for one. And now I'm going to pluck them. All right, so now that those are plucked, we are going to use our foam and do our baby hairs. Oh, foam and Equal Styler gel. Let me find my gel. We are going to dip our brush in some gel, and then we're going to form these baby hairs. You want to go ahead and put your band around it. All right, so now that the baby hairs are setting, we're gonna go ahead and style the hair. So I am just going to do some very subtle wine curls. Wine curls is a very easy style. I have a detailed tutorial already on my page, so I'm gonna link it up top to the side so you guys, and I'm gonna link it at the end of the video. That way you guys can see if you need like a step-by-step tutorial. But honestly, you're just wrapping the hair around the wine. Ow! Try not to, try not to burn yourself, okay? We're gonna go ahead and set it all in and get our install nice and flat. So you want to take your foam and put it all over your install. Then you want to take your comb and just rub it all in there. Rub it all in. And then you want to take your hands and just mold it. Mold it nice and flat. All right, so we need to remove these bands, and by now our lace and our baby hairs should be nice and melted. Okay, let's see. Okay. And makeup for me is very simple, you guys. If it doesn't take 15 minutes or less, it's just not for me. So the first things first, I like to start with eyebrows. So I'm just using a beauty supply store brand called Nika K, whatever, child, I can't pronounce it. I don't know. But you can use anything. Brush our eyebrows and basically just shape them, so fill them in and just get the shape. And while I have this pencil out, I also use this on my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. All right, so to clean up my brows, I am using my NARS concealer. I am a NARS girl. I love NARS. This is in the color medium dark 3, and it is just a radiant creamy concealer. And I just clean up. I gotta look in the mirror, y'all. It's kind of hard to look at y'all and do this at the same time. Then I take a Deluxe Crease brush by Real Techniques. I wet it with a little water. Yes, I turned the sink on, okay? And then I just kind of blend it down. So I blend it down, and I just keep doing this until it's completely blended out. And then up top, I kind of blend it going off to the side. And I will do that until it's completely blended out, okay? All right, so now that my eyebrows are together, I basically shaking up my foundation now. Let me wet my brush, but I use another Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert Face brush, okay? And I use my NARS Lightweight Luminous All Day Foundation in the color, this is dark 2, so this is New Orleans. And literally 1, 2, 1, 2. I blend it in all over my face, because you guys can see like I have dark spots. So this, like, this one is definitely a lot more warm, as you guys can see, because my face is a lot more pale right now. It's giving like a pale tone. This is giving very much so orange right now, because it's really adding color to my face. But we'll just work that in all over. I even go back over my eyelids and really blend it. Just blend it really good. Get your neck. It's really looking very orangey right now. The time of the year, I alternate between the two. So this is Trinidad, which is dark 1. I probably should use this one. Let me see what it looks like. That one, yeah, that one was a little lighter, so it would have been better right now for me to use, because this one definitely is giving orange. But that's okay. There's nothing that water can't fix. So I lined both eyelids. While we're waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my lip gloss on. So you guys, I swear by this lip gloss. It is from Chanel. This is the Rouge Cocoa Gloss. I'm probably pronouncing Rouge wrong, I don't know, but it's the Cocoa Gloss in 722. It gotta be under $30, somewhere between $25 and $30, I feel like. So for Chanel, it's really affordable. This is the cutest nude lip color I've ever tried in my life. And if you order this, it comes in a cute big old Chanel white box too. So yes, you would get the big old cute Chanel white gift box if you order this. So this is a really good gift too. It's around the holiday times. By the time y'all see this, it's gonna be past Christmas anyways, or it's gonna be too late to order it. But like going forward, definitely if you want to give anybody something for the holidays, give them like a couple Chanel lip glosses. All right, y'all, so I am back. I went and put some clothes on or whatever. One thing I forgot to do is set my makeup. So basically I just be using just anything, child. I use like a brush like this, and then this is a Too Faced gold, chocolate gold something, child. It's actually a bronzer. I'm setting my face with a bronzer. It is what it is, though. Let me let down this. We want to break our hair up a little bit. Ooh, I feel like a supermodel. I feel cute.